Well, welcome back to Seriously Where's the Good? It's been more than a year.
1 week for you and a year for us. Yeah.
More than a year.
Were you even pregnant when...
No, I was not pregnant.
Yeah, well, since the last one, we've had a whole baby. And that baby's almost 1, so...
No, not yet.
It's closer to 1 than being born.
That's true.
Just saying. So, yeah, it's been a minute. A lot of minutes.
A lot of minutes.
We're back. We're filming again. So, we can actually post.
Yes. All right, so do we have batteries charged and do we have...
Battery's charged, the card is full. This should be fine. So we should be good for a minute. The only issue now is babies and kids.
Yeah, hopefully Evelyn has not been sleeping very well the past month, I would say.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah, the past month. And so we have not slept either.
It's been something.
It's been crazy, but I will take this over not having a baby.
Yeah, it's true.
Thousand times. So we left off at...
First off, thank you for subscribing and watching everything. Yeah, we're week. We've uploaded 2 weeks. By the time this one, well, I guess by the time this one comes out, it'll be episode 4. Derp. But anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, thank you for being here. And if you have any questions or you'd like to share anything,
yeah, let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments.
And we kind of talked about a little bit the future of this podcast because we can only talk about our journey so much. Mm-hmm. But I think it would be cool to bring in other women that have gone through this, or other couples that have gone through this, and talk about their experience because there's a lot of them out there that
don't share it.
Yeah. So if you know anybody,
if you would like to share it,
yeah, or if you'd like to be part of it, yeah, let us know. Yeah. Comments, send us an email, whatever the case may be. Just because we think it is something that needs to be talked about more, and we can get other people other than just us rambling on and on and on and on for episodes and episodes and episodes. So anyway, now we can get back into the story.
The story where I went into labor the day after they told me that Neymar was breech. Wild.
Yeah, it was a crazy 24 hours.
Yeah, it was. And I realized later on that we looked into it, like, we vlogged the crazy 24 hours after they told us that, but we forgot to post those. We never...
Yeah, not all of the footage went into the
vlog. I looked into it later on. I was like trying to,
We have it. Maybe we'll upload it on here, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere. But yeah, I was flipping in the pool, like doing all these crazy things. And, I looked at it because of Evelyn's last few weeks of pregnancy, because it was deja vu for me, but we'll tell you when we get to her story. And that's
deja vu, but opposite.
Yeah, it was kind of the same movements that I was doing. Anyway, so yeah, I started having contractions. They were like 4 to 5 minutes apart, and my mom was like, okay, you have to go to the hospital now. If you're anything like me, once you get to this point, it's going to be fast. And you can't deliver your baby that way. You have to go to the OR and you have to have the C-section. I was like, okay, still in denial, freaking out. Like, this is not happening. I'm not really going into labor. I don't know why you guys are, rushing me. We're fine. I'm gonna wait it out. Like, we're gonna flip this baby. Anyway. I realized later on why I was so controlling of all the situations. Because we never had I just wanted something to go my way. So I was trying to get it to go my way. In whatever I could control, I wanted to control it. Because a lot of the things that I wanted to do, or I wanted to experience in a certain way, were not happening. So I was like, if I can control this, I'm going to control this. If I can control this, I'm going to control this. Because I just felt so, helpless in a lot of situations. So.
Yeah, because it was one thing after another.
Yeah, and it started off with my periods being irregular, and it just kept going. And then, so, during the pregnancy, that's why I was very controlling over certain things. And then finding out he was breech, and I couldn't even have the delivery, the labor that I wanted was like, what? So yeah, we walked in, and I want to hear more about your side of things too, or want you to share more of your side of
getting ready.
Yeah, because we walked in there. I said, hey, my baby's breech and I'm in labor, and they said, okay, let's double check that the baby's still breech. So I changed and everything. They did another ultrasound. He was still breech. And they're like, all right, we have to, or they said we can try to flip the baby right now that you're in labor with contractions, but it's not very likely that we'll be able to.
And it would have just been a lot more painful.
And too. It could upset, or, upset the baby, or we could just go in, get the baby out. You have you can choose what you want to do. And I didn't want to put any, unnecessary, not pressure, what's the word? Strain on Neymar. I just, what's the point,
Yeah.
I just wanted the most, I can't find the words. The easiest way possible.
At that moment.
Yeah, even though it wasn't going to be easy, I was like, let's just get this baby out, cut me open. But right before that, they started prepping me. I had the anesthesiologist come in, and he explained everything, detail by detail. It was so, I was kind of having I was up here. I wasn't really in here. I was just kind of watching me, out of body experience kind of thing.
Yeah.
While he was explaining things. He was so nice. I loved my anesthesiologist. I feel like he made that whole experience amazing for me. It could have been
a lot worse.
A lot worse than it was. He was so kind, so nice, and he just wanted me to be okay.
Be relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, just thinking about it makes me want to cry, because it just reminds me of the panic that I had as they were getting me prepped and everything. They all left, the doctors and everything left for a minute I think it was to get ready for the OR as well.
Mm-hmm. Get the OR.
I'm shaking right now. I legit wanted to get out of the bed and walk away. Just walk out of the hospital.
Which you couldn't even get out of the bed because you were strapped to the IV and stuff like that. And
yeah, I'm shaking.
She was having, it was almost a seizure. It was. If you've ever caught a fish and put it on the ground, you can now imagine what Mara was like.
I was scared.
I'm not saying
I was
I'm
so
not saying
scared.
It's bad.
I never did it cross my mind that I would have a C-section. In that whole pregnancy, I knew they were a thing, but I was I'm gonna push this baby out no matter what. Like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna have a breech baby.
And, like, the thing is, too, me and Mara are very different when it comes to that kind of, like, for me, if it's something that I can't control or can't, like, fix in some way or shape or form, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, it doesn't really bother me. If it's like this, like, I felt bad for her, but at the same time, I'm like, the baby's gonna be healthy, she's gonna be healthy, like, this happens all the time, cool. Like, it wasn't, like, that part wasn't a huge deal for me.
I feel
but
like
for you, like, even things that you can't control.
I was just so excited to... Our cats are going crazy over there. I was so excited to do what my body was meant to do, to push out a baby, to deliver a baby. And that's how I always saw it in my head, that's how babies are born, that's how we have babies. And no, there's other ways. Sometimes you need to have a C-section, and that is still labor. That is still... You're still having your baby, you're still delivering your baby. Your baby still comes out healthy, and you're sacrificing your body for your baby even more so, because you're getting 7 layers cut through so you can deliver your baby the safest way you possibly can. And so in my head, I didn't see it that way in that moment. I was like, I'm failing again. Even though I wasn't.
Yeah.
But in that moment, it was just like, I'm just failing again. I had prepared to be able to push this baby out finally, and now I won't get the chance. Like, I'm just failing again. And so that's how I felt. And then with all the hormones after that, it was worse. But we'll get to that later.
I said that part because it's a recurring theme with all of this. As you'll find out through other stories and stuff like that you aren't very good with the stuff you can't control, that you wish you could control but can't.
No, because I feel like I have an expectation for myself.
Yeah.
And so that's why it feels like every time that happens, it feels like I'm failing. So that's why I suck at it.
So that's just what I was explaining is that part you're not very good at. But the opposite, things that I can control, that I can do something and it's not working, I get that same feeling, but you don't as much. Like, you're just okay, whatever. So what? So it's like...
That's interesting that we're opposite like that.
Yeah. But I've just noticed that over the years, and especially with this kind of stuff, like, for me, like, I didn't see it as a failure. I didn't see, like, I saw that the baby was flipped. You know, I tried to explain it to him, like, yes, it's not the way you wanted, but at the end of the day,
we still have a healthy baby.
We still have a healthy baby. Like, so for me, I tried to empathize as much as I could, but it was also hard. Because I'm like, for me, it's like...
Because you don't understand everything else that comes.
It's harder for me to understand not being able to push, because I'd give me the C-section all day if I was pregnant.
No, no
give
way.
Me the C-section
no
all
way.
Day.
If you knew... Oh my goodness. Now that I've done both births, C-sections are so hard.
Oh, I'm not saying they're not hard.
I would not choose a C-section.
To be honest, I wouldn't choose either.
Anything.
So it is hard for me to empathize, because So this is the part where it's like, as the dad of the baby, you know, as the husband, it's hard to communicate that with the wife, because I'm sure there's husbands out there that have thought that same thing. It's hard to... obviously I was there for her. I was trying to support her. I was trying to be positive about it. But in some of those times, that being positive just bit me in the butt.
Well, I feel like...
Not bit me. It just it's. You
It's
didn't
not
want
that-
the positive.
Not in that moment. I just wanted to be heard more than like. I just wanted somebody to hear me on what I lost and just feel the loss with me, I guess. Not necessarily like let's, because like I know the positive. I know I still had the baby and all that stuff, but I was like, okay, I need to feel this fully before I can let it go, and I can now move on and focus on the good.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I work. If something like that happens, I feel like I have to fully feel all the hard and the bad and the sadness, and then I can finally be like, okay, I felt it. There's no reason for me to stay here. I need to get out and move on and look at the good and be happy and be grateful and all those things.
Yeah. Which I feel like I'm the opposite. I have to see the good at the beginning. Or it just get worse and worse and worse. Like more ticked off or more angry or...
Really? I feel like if I don't do it at the beginning, then I'm going to drag it
Like,
on with
feel it?
me. Yeah, if I don't do... I don't feel it, I don't think about it, like all those things in that moment, I will drag it with me the entire way.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the opposite. If I don't, like, go to the positive, then, like... I drag the opposite
That's
way.
great. We're very, very different people. But we're learning about how we're different so we can help each other out.
In those...
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry, I
where were we? Still, I'm strapped onto this.
All right, so I'm going to go back real quick.
Okay.
Because I haven't... So before this even happened, before we went in... So we had planned that when the baby was delivered, that your mom was going to be there and my mom was going to be there.
Oh, yes, I forgot about this.
So that was the plan, was to get both of our moms there, you know, to support.
Your mom was going to vlog for us.
Yeah.
And my mom was there to, you know, to support me in my vulnerable moments.
So her mom had stayed with us for the past month.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom was going to come. Anyway, my parents went somewhere. I don't remember where it was.
Was it Disneyland?
It probably was.
I don't know.
A couple weeks before that. And while they were there, they ended up getting COVID because it was during COVID, all the craziness of COVID. Or it was the downhill of COVID.
The down,
like,
yeah.
It was us getting married was the craziness.
It was still during COVID, but it was towards the end of COVID.
Yeah. Anyway, they ended up catching COVID, which they only got COVID like 3 times, right?
I think,
2 times, 3 times?
I think so.
So they get COVID, and they have it during, like, all this is going down, right? I think they were still... Because they didn't come in. Did they come in at the hospital? I think they did the last day, right?
Your parents only came to the hospital. Your siblings came to our house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what it was.
But they were still positive in the house. There was still COVID in the house. And so we told them, like, hey, we're going to the hospital and everything. So they went and took tests. And my mom was positive for COVID. So she couldn't be there for that part. And so, like, I am sitting there like, what the crap do I do? Like,
it was just your mom, too, I think. Everybody else had tested negative.
I think so.
But your mom was still positive, and she was for a little bit longer than everybody else.
Yeah.
And that was rough.
It was really hard because we had I had the expectation that she was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, getting everything ready, it kind of hit me, and I'm like, oh, well, my mom's not going to be part of this. She can't even come to the hospital because she has COVID. And so...
You were tearing up.
Yeah.
Branson's he's not a crier. Like, I've seen him cry maybe 3 times our entire marriage. Maybe 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of them.
And I didn't see him. I saw it when I watched the
video after.
The video after.
Because at the moment I was like, you were kind of freaking out. Your mom was trying to hurry and get all the stuff ready, but you were freaking out, like trying not to go to the hospital and trying to push it off, like in denial. And so she was already having that tough time. And so I was like, yeah. So I was like, okay.
I didn't get to be there for him. I didn't even know that he was like I knew you were sad, but I didn't know how sad.
Yeah. But at the time I was like, I felt it. But then I had to like get out of it because I was like, okay, she needs a lot more support than I do. Like, yes, it's sad my mom can't be there, but I'm not going to be cut open today, you know? Like...
Boo-hoo.
Oh, poor me. My mom's sick. I'm going to cut open. And have a human ripped out from inside of me. So anyway, so yeah, that part was hard. But like I said, I just kind of had to get through it and be like, okay, she needs my help. And so, yeah, I didn't really get into it because I couldn't. Well, I guess couldn't isn't the right word. I just was like, she needs me right now.
You wanted to be there for me.
Yeah. So, that was another thing. I had to look at the pause and be like, yeah, I'm not getting cut open today.
I'm okay.
I'm fine. It's true. Anyway, so yeah, that part was hard. I don't remember much else. I just remembered
everything was like
it was really
rushed.
fast. Like we woke up at what, 9? Or we got up at 9?
Yeah, well, I had been like waking up every like hour that night in pain, but in denial.
Yeah. But we got up, got ready about 9.
Yeah.
Started packing up.
At 10 and 10:30.
10:30. We got to the hospital at about 11.
And Neymar was born like an hour and a half later.
Yeah. So it was
2 hours later.
From the time that we got up and got ready to us holding Neymar was a few hours. So it really was just like go. So yeah, I the only part of that, like I remember that part, like my mom not being able to be there, and then it was just like, okay, I gotta go get the car seat in, I gotta go get bags in, I gotta go get all this other stuff in while your mom was helping you get ready. And I was just getting everything in the truck to go.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then once we got to the hospital, it was just like...
That's when the panic set in for me.
Yeah. So for me, it was just... what's the word? Not damage control. What kind of damage control?
One of the things that got me through it was the fact that I did go into spontaneous labor. Like, I was able to experience that.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited for that, too. So, it was really... Like, I kept thinking back, like, I got to experience the first few hours of labor. And I got to experience the contractions and the pain that comes with it, which I was so excited and preparing for. I was doing, was it meditation? I was like, the breathing. I looked at so many different techniques. And because I didn't prepare for the C-section at all, that's why I was panicking. I did not know what to expect whatsoever. Like, I had no idea. Even when they told me the night before, I still didn't really look into it because I was still hoping...
There was a chance it didn't happen.
Yeah, that there was a slight chance, and I didn't think it was going to happen, like, the next day, you know? I didn't know I was going to go into labor the next day, so I thought I still had more time to look into it.
And all the other stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I didn't have that time. And getting strapped down I am very claustrophobic. Very claustrophobic. So as soon as I felt claustrophobic on the hospital bed, when the doctors left, that's when I wanted to walk out run away and pretend like nothing was happening. Like, the baby isn't coming yet. I don't. I'm not gonna get cut open.
Even said that you had to get strapped down.
No, because I hadn't been strapped down yet. So, yeah, I started panicking. I was like breathing super fast, like hyperventilating, and my mom and Branson were there just like trying to calm me down.
The damage control part of it.
I slowed down once the nurses and the anesthesiologist came in because I don't like to look vulnerable with strangers. So, like, I had to pretend like I was fine once they walked in, but I wasn't. I was still freaking out on the inside, but I was like...
I need to keep that in mind.
Like that. Have you not noticed that yet?
Not really, but it makes sense.
Yeah, they walked in and I was like, I'm okay. This is fine.
I'm learning stuff, and that's really good to know for future.
Why? You gonna have a stranger walk in the room when I'm freaking out over something?
If I can't do the damage control, might as well bring someone else in that can. Even if they don't know that they're on damage control. I don't know if damage control is the right word.
I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I hope they get what you're saying.
Like,
support, just like...
Yeah. Trying to help her so she doesn't go further into this.
After this, it's kind of a blur. I just remember being, like, wheeled into the OR. And they said Branson couldn't come in with me yet. And then I got into the bed in the OR. They made me sit and look down. And they put the spinal in. And they said, you're going to feel like warm water is trickling down, like, your lower half. And then it's going to be numb. And that's exactly what I felt like as they were saying it. And then I couldn't feel. Oh, no. And then I couldn't feel anything. It was just fully numb.
Dang. Yeah, so this, before we get further into that part. So Mara's mom couldn't be in there in the OR.
Nobody could be in there.
Yeah, for that part.
Mm-hmm.
So they had me get all dressed up and everything. They had me wear the gown and the boots and the hair thing and all of it. And then they took Mara down this hall and into the OR, and they had like a red piece of tape on the ground. They're like, hey, you need to stay behind this until we tell you to come. And they like got a stool, and I just like sat there for 20 minutes and just like looking around. A doctor would walk by every once in a while, and then there was like the hand washing station like 30 feet down the hall, and so there's like doctors like washing their hands and getting ready to go into the OR.
Oh, you saw other doctors there?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so they were getting ready and everything, and I was just kind of like sitting there on the other side of the hall. I think the doctor did come out and talk to me a little bit, but yeah, it was just like, I don't know what to do right now. I'm just like sitting here, like waiting behind this red piece of tape.
Were you like stressed or freaking out a little bit at all, or were you fine? Like,
no, I was fine. Like I was.
I'm not the one getting cut open.
Well, it's not even that. Like, I don't know. Like I said, for things I can't control.
You're in your calm zone. Like you're.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't know. It's different for me. I'm just like I can't control it, but I know that like she's in good hands and our baby's in good hands, and I can just. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like.
It was scary for me. I was all alone in a room full of strangers.
And they were all little ants, like going like this around everything.
Around me, yeah. It was like everything was fast motion, but I was slow motion. Like it was just. You know how in like the movies they make them like look like they're like. How do like.
It's the.
where they like trail off, but they're like moving fast. But you see like and then the person that is the main character is just like kind of like zoned out there in the middle. That's kind of how I felt. I was scared because they were gonna cut me open.
I'd get it. Like
the fear of like, what if they accidentally cut Neymar's like body like a little bit? We might have to cut it short soon.
I'm going for 31 minutes.
Yeah, Evelyn just woke up. Okay.
So, yeah. Should we finish it off here? Or should we get into the C-section?
We could do it till he's born. Let's just talk about it pretty quick. So,
Maybe not.
Oh, she's not happy.
Yeah, maybe we end it here. Well, we'll end it with I walked into the OR and saw her laying there. And that was pretty much it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not happy.
She's not happy.
So, we're gonna end it there.
Sorry, this is like half of an episode, really.
Yeah, this episode was the 3 hours from the time that Mara woke up to the almost Neymar being born.
I wanted to get through the entire C-section.
Well, anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Like we said before, thank you for subscribing if you haven't hit the subscribe button, because we're going to be doing this once a week. And you'll hear the whole story, all the stuff that we didn't put in the vlogs, all the other stuff, all the craziness, all the everything, and then...
More of Branson's side, because a lot of that was my side.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I'm going to have more things to ask him throughout the entire thing, because I know a lot of how I felt, but I feel like we still haven't talked too much about how you felt throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just like... I mean, like, everything that we've gone through when it comes to getting our babies here.
Yep.
It's been a lot.
So, yeah. And then, once again, if you have gone through something like this or know someone that's gone through this that might want to talk about it, let us know.
We'd love to hear.
Yeah.
We'd love to share.
Yeah, we'd love to get more insights and help people because there were people that helped, but it didn't feel the same. Because if you're going through something like that, and then all the people around you haven't gone through that, it's hard. It's hard. It's just hard. So let us know in the comments if you know anybody or you personally would like to tell your experience, and we'll reach out to you guys. Anyway,
yes.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching. We're happy to be back. Now I have braces too, so if I'm making more mouth sounds, I'm so sorry.
These mics are really good, I think.